How many of you think Mrs. Tiggis would have been a great fourth grade teacher? Yes, she is. Just like the fourth grade teachers you have now. Amazing. But boys and girls, I am also a teacher. I've been a teacher for almost 20 years. So that is a long, long time. That is. And I also teach kids yoga. So teaching kids and yoga are some of my favorite things. I am an author, and I've written 3 books. And I'm going to talk to you today about how I did that. And finally, I have enjoyed going to schools and other places and talking about how to write a book and about teaching kids yoga. All right, so I'm going to show you this picture of some of my students. These are some 4th and 5th graders. And I took this picture yesterday, and I was telling them that I was going to come here and talk to you guys. And they said, oh, Mrs. Weiss, we want to hear it. So I gave them the whole, the presentation that you guys are going to hear, and they thought that you boys and girls had excellent questions. They were very, very impressed with what you came up with. All right, so another thing that I do is I also have a business. It is called Go Yoga for Kids. In this business, I get to do a lot of teaching kids yoga and making it fun. Yoga is not always quiet. We have yoga games we play and yoga poses, and we make it very interesting. Now, yoga may not be what you're interested in, and that's okay, because what I'm going to talk to you about is taking things that you're interested in and what you can do with that. But I have gotten to teach kids yoga in lots of fun places. I have gotten to do it at Jordan Creek Mall, at Barnes & Noble, lots of yoga studios, and I like to do that in the summer, or spring break, or winter break when I'm not teaching at school. Here are the 3 books that I've written. The first one is called Creative Writing Works, and I am a writing teacher. And so I took a lot of ideas that I'd like to use with my students, and I wrote this book. Now, this was my first book, and I didn't really know what I was doing. I learned a lot. It's a fine book, it's an okay book, but sometime I would like to go back and redo it because I've learned a lot since then. Then the one in the middle, the Go Yoga for Kids, that is the one that I talked to you about when you were in 3rd grade, when I talked to you about how I wrote that and the writing process. And then the one on the end there, the one with the blue, that one just came out in January, so 3 months ago. So it's been very exciting to see that one came together a lot faster because I knew what I was doing. All right, and the last thing I want to say before we get into your questions is I have gotten to go to lots of fun different places talking about being an author and kids yoga. I have gotten to go to Washington, D.C. 2 times. Who's been to Washington, D.C.? I have gotten to go to Chicago in February, and there I got to talk to a lot of teachers about how to use yoga in school. Last summer, I went to New York and got to do some kids yoga training there. And then, last year, I came to Jordan Creek Elementary. Met some of you guys up there. Yeah. And that's when I played some yoga games. It was fun. All right, boys and girls. One question that a lot of you ask is, where do you get your ideas? Now, I told you that I love kids and yoga and teaching. That may not be what you love. You love different things that you're interested in. You may love sports, video games, squishies, animals. You may love all of those things, and that is good. That's good to have lots of different ideas. What I do is I keep a little notebook in my purse, and I like to write down different ideas that I have. Now, not every idea that you write down is going to become a book or a story, but it's good to have these different ideas, a list, so when it's time to write one. I do this with my writing students in 4th grade. They have a long list, and then when Mrs. Weiss says, oh, we're going to think of what we're going to do, they can look. So not every idea becomes a book or a story. And right there, that is our puppy, Rocky, that we got 1 year ago, and he has his own little yoga mat, super cute, and he likes to do down dog and up dog. And
wait, I'm wondering, does he actually sleep on that mat?
He does not. He would probably chew it up if we let him get out of the one, but yeah, he looks pretty cute right there. All right, so after I had my idea, boys and girls, I knew I wanted to write a kids yoga book. So I had to make sure that I had lots and lots of ideas and chapters to put in my book. So I knew a lot of yoga games like yoga Jenga, musical mats, which is probably like musical chairs. Yoga twister, there's lots of games that I know. I also know about how to teach it, because I do a lot of that in writing lesson plans for it. I know about using yoga in school and yoga at home. So after I did this big mind map, you know what? I thought, wow, I think I have enough for a book here. I think I can do this. So after you have your idea, then it is time to write. Now, how many of you boys and girls is getting started the hardest thing to do? The hardest thing is getting started. You have this great idea and you can tell it to your teacher, your mom and your dad, and you can tell them all about it. But then it's hard to write it down. This happens to a lot of my students because they know what they want, but they get stuck. Oh, how do you spell that? They get stuck on the punctuation, the capital letters, and all of that just makes them slow down. So what I tell my students is just write, as fast as you can. Don't even pick up your pencil. And we'll do this for 10 minutes, and then they'll see how much they have. Boys and girls, you can always go back and edit and change and add things and fix spelling. But if you have an idea, you just need to get it written down. You can always go back and change. So don't let the spelling, don't get hung up on that. And then when you're all done with the writing, it's time for my least favorite part, and that is fixing those errors. So this is necessary though if you want to have a book that is published. So one trick that I learned was after I had my book written, I took it and I read it out loud. Every single word I read out loud. And I found, oh, I missed a word here. Because it's different when you read it out loud. If you read it with your eyes, sometimes your eyes will kind of substitute and add in things, you know what I mean? Yeah, when you read fast, because you're fast readers. But if you read out loud, it makes you slow down. And I thought, well, I can add something here. I'm not very clear here. You can have your friends help you edit, your teachers, your moms and your dads. I hired a professional editor because I knew my book was going to be published. And even though I'm an adult and an English major and a teacher, I still had some errors in there, still had some things that were not very clear. So I was happy to have a professional editor to help me with that. Okay, lots and lots of you asked, how do you add your pictures? How many of you like art? Oh, that's good. That's good you like art. Guess what? I don't like art. I am terrible at art. Oh my goodness. I can draw stick figures like a pro. I am great at that. But I did not want to be in charge of the pictures in my book. So here's what you can do. You can draw your own pictures, or you can take pictures. That's what I did right up here. The picture with the beach ball. We had a photo shoot at my house, and I invited some kids to come and play some yoga games and do some yoga poses, and we took lots of pictures that were in my book. And we got a couple of friends in there. Max is in here, and Chris too, he's in there. He's in the blue right there. So that's kind of cool. So they're in the first book. They're in this one. And then, boys and girls, after this book got out there and kind of popular, then I had these yoga cards made up. And they're kind of like yoga flashcards. Are there yoga poses? Kind of like what you would think with math flashcards. But these are fun, and kids really like them because it has all the yoga poses. And they're not in a book form, though, so you can go through them quickly, and they're different levels. There's level 1 poses and level 5. Do you think that I drew these? No. I hired someone. I hired a graphic designer to design all of these and partner poses, and they did a great job. And then I had them printed here in Des Moines, and then a big special job at our house is when we get a big order, is Max and Megan and Lucy need to take all the cards, and they need to put them in the bags. Oh, they love this. And then they got to put an ISBN sticker on there. Do you love doing that, Max?
No.
Yeah. Last night, Max needed to do 36 of them, so he's a good helper with that. So that's how I do my pictures. I find help. All right. So you have your book written. It's edited. You have your pictures. Next comes your cover. Now, I showed this picture to some of you last year, and it was 2 covers that were designed for my book, for this first book. And I got the covers, and I thought, I like them, but I don't really love them. I don't really love them. And there's a couple reasons why I don't love them. The first one there, where it's kind of black on top, it doesn't have any boys in it. And I thought, boys definitely do yoga, football players do. I mean, yoga makes you strong, makes you flexible, so I really wanted a boy. The second one, does it have a boy? Yeah, it has a boy, but it didn't really have too much to do with yoga. I mean, we're having fun, but yoga's fun, but I just kind of wanted something that had a little more yoga-like. So then I got my third cover, and that's the one that I loved. All right, so you have your cover done. Now, where do you put your book? And I had a lot of questions on this as well. I'm going to tell you, boys and girls, a little secret that I learned. Up here, with the arrow under it that starts with an A, what's that? Amazon. So you know about Amazon. That's where you go, or your mom or your dad go. They click on the book, it goes in the shopping cart, and you buy it. So I knew about that. So that's where moms and dads and people go. But up above it, that Ingram Spark, this is where the big places like Target and Walmart and Costco and Barnes & Noble, that's where they buy the books from. Target does not call up Mrs. Weiss and say, oh, we'd like 100 copies. They go through Ingram Spark. So my book is on Amazon for people like you and me, and it's on Ingram Spark for those bigger places. So that was kind of fun. At the bottom there, a picture, who recognizes that library? Which library is it? Say it if you know it. So that was kind of fun. Lots of libraries. Here in your media center, West Des Moines Library, Urbandale, Des Moines, Clyde, Johnston. Oh, yeah, it's all there. The one above it, Lifetime. Now this is kind of a surprising one. Lifetime called me and they said, oh, Mrs. Weiss, we really like your book. And we really like your yoga cards. And this is Lifetime Corporate. They're up in Minneapolis. And they said, we would love to put all of your things in our Lifetime Kids Yoga studios. And they said, would that be okay? Do you think it was okay? Yes. Guess how many Lifetimes there are? How many do you think? That's a good guess. There are 88 Lifetimes. So whenever a Lifetime opens, then they contact me and then I mail them the book and the cards because they want to teach kids yoga. So that's been kind of fun. Quinn, do you have a question? That's a good question, Quinn. That is a good question. I'll talk about that. Yep, that's a great question. Okay, in the middle there, the teachers might recognize Kaplan. That is a place where teachers get their books and their things for their classrooms and all of that. And they have my things there too because they contacted me. So that was what Max was doing his card order for last night because they had an order from a school. All right. And then also like local bookstores, like Beaverdale Books. Okay, can a kid get published? Raise your hand if you think a kid can get published. Yes, you guys can. All right. Fourth graders. I know you want to know the answer to this. All right. When I was 8 years old, I got this magazine called Highlights, and I got it every month in the mail. And in it, it had jokes that kids would send in, and they would send in and they would get published. Getting published doesn't always mean a big book and that kind of thing. Published is just having your name kind of in print. And so I thought, oh, well, I have a really funny joke. I'm going to write it in. So this is before email. I had to write my joke, and I had to mail it to Highlights. And every month, I ran to the mailbox to see if my joke could get in there. And finally, one month, it was. You guys want to hear the joke? Yeah. Now, I thought it was a really, really funny one. We'll see if you guys get it. Or clever. Maybe it's more clever. So when I was younger, when I was 8, I had straight hair, and my mom would part it down the middle. You guys know what I'm talking about, parting it? Yeah. So here's my jokes I made up. What does a bald man say when he got a comb for his birthday? Anyone Anyone have a guess? What does a bald man say when he got a comb for his birthday?
I can't use this.
Very, very close. Think you know, Ryan? You bet. Yep, you're on the right track. He said, "I'll never part with this." It was very funny to me when I was 8. Boys and girls. We also get Sports Illustrated at our house. And there are Sports Illustrated things. If you look at it closely, who's noticed that they have things for kids in there? Yep, they do. American Girl Band. I want to tell you about these boys and girls that I met. I was at an author's fair in Ankeny a couple weeks ago, and I had my table with my books, and people were coming, and I got to sign and sell some. But right across from me, there was this group of kids, and it's kind of hard to see, but they are 11 and 12. And they wrote a book all together. There's 5 of them. And they wrote a book called Becoming Agents of Creativity. And I said, was that really hard to write a book as a group? Because I think that would be very, very hard. But what they did is they each had a character and they wrote a chapter. But they published their book. It's on Amazon.